Your Country 1039 KGRT, one of my favorites from Jason Aldean, Dirt Road Anthem.
Time now for the question of the day.
It is question of the day time, and our question of the day, well, comes from the fact that in some places today, it's really, really, really cold. A polar vortex has sent most of North America into a deep freeze. In fact, the high in Chicago today is going to be 2. That's it. The high is going to be 2 in Chicago. And tomorrow it's going to be -1. So, yeah, I'm really, really thankful that we've got 60-degree temperatures here in the valley for sure. But I do know up north it is pretty darn chilly. And all I can say is I actually grew up north in the Four Corners area in Gallup. That's my hometown. And, yeah, it's cold. When the snow comes in, it is just really not fun. It's one of the reasons I moved down here in the first place, is to get away from all that snow and cold. But I still have my memories of those cold winter days. So my question for you today is, do you have a cold winter memory? You know, maybe it was a snow day. Maybe it was just a day where you got stuck outside. Maybe like that kid in Christmas Story, you got your tongue stuck on a pole. I know it's happened to people. Kind of happened to me once, but it didn't. I almost did it, but I didn't do it. But yeah, it is one of those things where, you know, you get those cold winter days, and there are some that I just can't forget. I remember one time I didn't realize we were on a delayed day, so I went to stand out at the bus stop, and snowing, cold, windy. I don't know how long I waited out there before I just finally decided to come back in, and then realized that it was on a delayed day, and had just enough time to warm up and head back out there, as I recall. Or maybe it was one of the times where my mom said, "No, you're going to school." Came by and picked me up and made sure I got there on time. I know that's happened a couple of times. But yeah, do you have any memories of those cold winter days? Go ahead and let me know your answers to our question of the day. 575-523 KGRT is the number. And of course, we are always on our social media pages, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. So you can go over there and leave your comments as well. But do you have any cold winter memories? Let me know your answer for our question of the day. Somebody sent in a text, 1982, Fort Riley, Kansas, -40. Oh, that's just no. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I'm a warm weather person, and I am very, very happy about 60-degree temperatures today. So, yeah, I don't know what I would do with -40. That's cold. Well, let me know your answers for our question of the day. Do you have a cold winter memory? 575-523 KGRT. That's 575-523-5478. Call it in, text it in, or leave your comments down below on our social media pages for our question of the day. Okay, exclusively up on our social media pages right now. And -40? That's no, I don't like that. I don't like that again. Yeah. You were in the Army right there, so I guess you were stationed. Well, that makes sense, Fort Riley. But yeah, no. I mean, I've had some negative degree temperatures before, and like I said, that just that one day waiting at the bus stop in high school for that snow, and no. It's one of the reasons I wanted to move to a warm place. It's one of the reasons I moved to Phoenix, got too warm, and then ended up here in the valley because it's nice and warm. Like I said, just a few hours up north, a couple hours up north when you get into higher elevations, it's pretty cold up in there. So, yeah, not a fan. Not a fan of the cold at all. But like I said, I still have a few of those memories of bundling up, and some of them are good memories too. When it's snowing, you got a cup of hot chocolate, you're nice and warm, cozy inside, watching the snow fall. It's actually kind of beautiful, but I ain't going outside. Actually, I'll tell you this one right here. I had a friend of mine who had never seen snow before. I think he lived in like southern Texas, but he moved over to Gallup in high school. Never seen snow before. We ended up with a snow day, a delayed day, and he didn't realize how cold it was out there. It just had those 1980s jean jackets, the Levi jackets, and he decided he was going to go out and see what the whole big deal is about the snow, and we let him. Oh, he came back in and says, "No, I don't like that. It's cold." And I'm, yep, that's one of the things about snow in winter. I just can't handle it. But go ahead and let me know if you've got any cold winter memories. 575-523 KGRT is the number. And you can call those in. You can text those in. And as always, you can leave your comments in our social media pages as well. In the meantime, let's take a quick look at what's going on in and around the world. I think Popeyes is going to give out free chicken wings on February 13th if an NFL team with wings in their name, logo, or mascot wins the big game. Who do we have left in there? Eagles, Ravens, and Bills? Yeah, because the Bills have wings, I think, on their Buffalo, right? So that's an opportunity. Let's see. Speaking of some of that, Buffalo Bills fans know that Bills Mafia recently showed their dedication by shoveling snow at Highmark Stadium while shirtless. That, oh, no, too cold. Joey Chestnut won the bagel eating championship over the weekend. He downed 15 bagels in 8 minutes. That's a lot of carbs, Fred. Also, Sony introduced a car that can be driven with a PS5 controller. It's about time. I think we've needed those on steering wheels for a while. So I guess that's kind of like Men in Black. If if it would fly, that would be even more awesome. And I just saw that Tom Brady's baseball card, or a Tom Brady baseball card, just recently sold for $158,000. The signed card was a Topps from Tom Brady Montreal Expos Superfractor card. Despite never playing professional baseball, the value of the card skyrocketed due to Brady's status as the greatest quarterback of all time. So a football player has a baseball card, and somebody paid $158,000 for it. Well, if you've got the extra cash, I guess. Once again, looking for your answers for our question of the day. In honor of the polar vortex coming in and making most of the country very, very cold, and maybe in also just, I don't want to say rubbing it in a little bit for our friends up north, but maybe just say that we appreciate the warmth that we have here in southern New Mexico. Do you have any cold winter memories that you would like to share? That is our question of the day.